What is up, guys, and welcome to round 2 of my career mode. And as you can see, we are 9th in the challenge because I finished 9th in the last race. And yeah, let's get into it. You may remember from the end of the last episode that we had a durability upgrade. Just the general upgrade, I think it was. General wear, I think it was called. And yeah, like last time, I'm just going to show you how well I did in practice. So let's go to that right now. Right, so here we are at around the end of FP2 now in China. And as you can probably tell, in comparison to Australia, thank you, track acclimatization and race strategy, they were both purple in Australia. No surprise I got it right this time. I did better in the race strategy than I did because I got a red in on the second lap in Australia. And I got 3 perfect laps that time there. Track acclimatization was the exact amount that was needed for the purple. But what most surprised me is that I managed to get a green in fuel saving and a purple in qualifying pace. Fuel saving, it was very tough. It is very tough, and took me 2 laps to do it right. Qualifying pace only took me a lap, which was even more surprising than actually passing it in the first place. Team objectives got every one of them as well. So guys, we're going to go to qualifying, but before we actually get into the qualifying session, I didn't see what I think I was 12th there. Before we go into qualifying, we're just going to apply some new parts to our power unit, which pretty much is what I'm going to be doing at the end of every practice session, in which I'm going to be putting fresh parts to any part that is yellow at the end of it there, at the end of the practice sessions I do. Right, so power unit. See, we've got 4 now. It was 3 whenever I finished there. Turbocharger only reached 50% on the qualifying pace, but these 3 will all be put there. Put these all to new parts. Might think about the turbocharger since it's only just reached 50, but no, we're gonna just put a new one on there anyway. We're gonna save any parts that are in the orange, and we're just going to our gearbox should be fine for the 6 races. 11% in free in the what you call it? The previous weekend and the practice sessions for this. So anyway, this is expected to complete 99 laps. Is it meant to qualify? Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Let's go to qualifying. Right, so here we are on qualifying, guys. And weather report, which I forgot to look at it again in free practice. Qualifying is fine. Pretty cloudy. The race, kind of like in the previous game, it's wet, but it's actually starting out dry and sunny. So that would mean that I can only assume that it's going to be dry to wet in the race. There's no real point in putting a proper setup on. I didn't put a proper setup on in the practice sessions. But anyway, like I did in the previous episode, I'm going to show you what my best lap was of the session, and then show the final standings for qualifying. Are you serious? That one mess up in turn 11 cost me a whole second in a bit. Up 5th grid now, that's very good. Where did we finish here? 17th again. Sorry, 17th again in this here. That makes no sense, sir. Okay, that's actually kind of bullshit there, but okay. Gonna have to do a pretty good job in the race. And so, guys, here we are on the grid for the Chinese Grand Prix. And let's have a look at race strategy, effort, and fence as well, by the way. But here is the race strategy that I've chosen for this race. Not my engineer, because the engineer put me on super soft tyres at the start. But then I was thinking maybe we should start in the soft tyres because we want to go as long into the race as possible without actually stopping before the rain comes, I should say, and put a little bit of fuel there for the limited amount of time we have in the dry. And yeah, let's start this race. 5 lights, lights out, and away we go. Oh my god, oh my lord, look at the amount of spaces. Again there. Again. Right. There we go. I have turned in on. Now we've let pretty much everyone through there. Apart from Verdine and Van Dorn. Jump up a few places here. Keep an eye on the tyre wear here because it's going to be a race that we have to manage the tyre wear quite a bit in order to make sure we do just stop from softs to enters. 15 minutes. 15 minutes until the rain comes. What else is new? Oh crap. I should just dive bomb signs out of the way there. Let Magnussen through.
We expect to potentially see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Okay, it's getting closer and closer. Down this straight here, you're probably going to be able to see how badly we need this powertrain upgrade. Oh, kind of actually. Oh my god. Braking around a corner. Not very good at braking into that corner there.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about to pull up over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the rich fuel mix for the long straight. Just need to turn it down at the right moment here. But then standard now, so I can save it for a few laps. I'm really good in this nil section, I think, here. Catch up to them pretty well here. Maybe not in the exit. Get Kippy out here. He's still around the outside, or the inside for this corner. And got him. Oh, we're gonna go wide here. I'm gonna have to save fuel now. Let's pop it rich. Better turn the pit now, including my teammate. We're fine for now, I think, for fuel, even though it's gone into It was in yellow there for a second. In the minus laps. That point there. But whenever we're going down a long straight, it just goes into the red.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on super softs.
And we're jumped into the lead now of the Chinese Grand Prix, for now at least anyway. Managing tyre wear, I think, exceptionally well. Someone behind is out. It's Magnussen, I think that's out. VSC's been deployed now. I think I'm noticing a pattern here. I'm beginning to notice a pattern. It's only after 2 rounds as well, but Kevin Magnussen was out in the last race as well, I think. And he triggered a virtual safety car to come out. So maybe the VSC only comes out when Magnussen comes out. I don't know, it's just it's just a wild assumption.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
We could actually end up winning this race.
Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC
No.
heading, wait for green.
That's a wild accusation there.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
I mean, if it's anything but the Inters, I'm not interested.
Copy that.
Yeah, I'm not interested in super softs at the moment. But they have actually caught me so fast. They'd probably catch me even if it wasn't in rich picks, to be honest.
The window is open. The pit window is open.
I'm still waiting for the rain to come here. We might as well just have to let them through, I think. We're not racing the Ferraris or the Mercedes teams. We're pretty much racing, well, those that are to either side of Renault, I think. Oh, Raikkonen's gonna come through here. So is Hamilton. And I'm gonna go for it. Side by side. Into the second to last corner. Oh dear. That was close. Gotta wait an extra lap here. In case the rain comes. Oh, I see softer drops there. If the rain is here, the rain is definitely here. Oh, there he is. Improved Vettel's there as well, behind me. Okay, we're not going to be able to do that. Good lord, stay on the track. Hardo's now there behind me. Should probably.
The safety car is out. Keep an eye
Oh, safety car's out.
We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain positive delta.
I was actually considering to come into the pits. I was actually going to come into the pits here, as you can see. But now we are into the pits now.
Release, release.
But now the safety car is out.
Complete. See these tires through to the end now.
I see. Let's see what's going on here. The leaders are probably going in for the Inters at the end of this lap. Come on. See, safety car's in this lap.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
no one up ahead's come in for tires. It's interesting. Oh! Not Bottas there. We're leading the race.
This is your final lap of the race.
What?
There's only one lap.
Just have a look at the podium so far here. What the hell? Sergio Perez and my own teammate Nico Hulkenberg in 3rd place. You get the last 2 corners right here. That's close enough. Coming through the final corner, it's only been the 2nd race of the season, but we have won a race.
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
Get in. I think it's now time to bask in the fact that we played the conditions perfectly there. We're getting a Renault 1 free as well.
Time to let it all sink in. Congratulations to our top 3 today.
Like, seriously.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result.
We are 2nd in the championship after just 2 rounds. You think? I mean, I started 17th, like the first round, but this time we actually won it.
Renault moved to the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Force India this weekend.
Wait, what?
Pushed themselves further up the order.
We're top of the Constructors' Championship as well.
Please join us next time for another
What the hell?
of this Formula One season.
Well, I think you know what's going to happen now. It's pretty obvious what we're going to do. Up the difficulty. It was at 82 roughly. Now we're going to maybe bump it up closer to master difficulty. So we're going to make it like the last part before master difficulty. Like I think 89 is the highest you can go with the expert difficulty before you go on to master difficulty. I'm still in disbelief that we actually won a race. I mean, it definitely goes to show how low I put my difficulty there. I wasn't expecting to win that race. I wasn't even expecting to be getting a podium here. Not that. Forget about that being. Anyway, I think we have enough there to do another upgrade. I think, if there's time and availability for it. I think we're still losing to Nico in the rivalry. We are better off than we were earlier. I think it's safe to say that's probably the only win we're going to be getting this season. Where's the thing? There. We'll try and get a podium in the near future, possibly. In one condition, let's say, like if it stays dry from start to finish, or we get whatever else anyway. So guys, a surprise win for me, and surprise double podium for Renault in this race. That after 2 rounds, I'm shocked that we managed to even win and get a double podium this year, but that's the way it is. I will up the difficulty for Bahrain if I can't do it at the moment anyway. I don't think I can up the difficulty from here until we get to next weekend, I think. So anyway, thank you guys ever so much for watching. We've won a race. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Comment down below any suggestions. Do not say anything about difficulty because I'm going to do that anyway. And subscribe if you are new as well. Until next time, take care and goodbye.